here it is, ladies and gentlemen, part 2 of Flaws by Daughter Rock Rendition. So there's a part in the song when it gets heavy that you have this voice melody throughout the song, and that's what I transcribed into guitar. That's what we're going to show you now. The first half we're following the voice, and the second half we have the guitar solo. So we have the following chords. It's only actually 2 notes. We're playing on the B string 12 and on the D string 9. What you have to remember for this following section is that you always have 2 frets, as you can see, between the 2 notes that you're playing. So I'm going to be telling you to shift through the fretboard on 1 note on the B string, but remember that your index finger is moving along with that note, always having 2 frets apart. Okay, so the first one is 12, 15, 17, back to 15, back to 12, back to 15, 19, 17, 12, 15, 13, 12, 10, 8, 10, 12. So basically from there you now know what the fret positions are, so you can listen back to the track and simply downstroke through each bar. Some of you probably are wondering about the rhythm section. There are 2 guitars panned left and right, and both are playing 2 different things. We're going to look at the left guitar first, which is the one that is playing the heavier notes, power chords. Basically, you're playing a simple series of power chords after each other, and in between them you're kind of sliding away, just giving it a bit more flair. So the first one would just be 7-9, right, on the A and D, shifting to 5-7, shifting to 3-5, shifting on the lower end from the low E, 5-7, 5-3, back to 5-7, and then 7-9. Now where it gets interesting for the guitar that's panned on the right, I'm basically, which is also something that's happening in the actual song, by the way. So the notes that I was playing in the intro, right, mimicking the piano, so that's actually what you're playing as part of the heavy rhythm section. So we're going to start off right here, right? Just the same pattern you learned from the first video, 14, 12, 12. That's from the D, G, and B. Just downstroking. And then barring 12 from the D, 12, G, 12, B. Barring 10 on the D, and then the rest 12. And here's where the extra little chord comes in, where you're lifting your ring finger and keeping the bar on the 10, then it's 10, 12, 9. Then you go back. And then you repeat that. Alright, it's time for the first guitar solo. First we're going to start on the B string. We're going to start with the hammer on. You pick 8, hammer on 10, 11. Then you're going to go to the following note G, hammer on 9, 12. Following string, hammer on 9, 12. On that same string, which is the D, we shift to 7, 9, hammer on that. Hammer on the A string, 7, 10. And then on the low E, 7, 10. Vibrato. Then we move lower onto the fretboard. We're going to be palm muting the first few notes. That's 5, 7 on the A, then 5 on the D. Then we're going to stop palm muting. We're going to pick 7 and then slide to 9 and then back to 7. Then pull off from 7 to 5. Then you're going to move back to the A string, pull off 7, 5, back hammer on 7, and then pinch harmonic 5. From there we're moving along to the D string, and we're going to pick 7, palm mute on the D, and then open note, I mean not open note, but unpalm muted 7 on the G. Then you're going to slide from that 7 on to 12, pull off 11. Okay, so then you're going to use your pinky to play 15 on high E, palm mute 12 on the D, again 15 on high E, and then 14 with your ring finger, vibrato. Then you have the gnarly little section right here. I really love this part. You're going to be hammering on 7, 9 on the G, and then palm muting twice 9. Slide from 11 to 10, pick 8, pick 10, vibrato. Repeat. But this time you stay on the 8 and you cycle that twice. Then you're going to pull off from 10 to 8 on the B, and then on the G string 9 to 7. Pick 7 again, hammer on 9. Go back to 7. Then we have the last part. You're going to be basically bending 15 on the B string. Pick 12 on high E. Go back to 15 on the B and 12 on the B. And then repeat, and you're going to do that very quickly after each other. And basically from there you just have to practice makes perfect for that little fast part at the end. I pick it all. Personally, I like picking it all, but you can also bend. And then when you go back to 15 and 12, you can pull it off. I can't even do it very fast. I've always learned to pick it. But you can do that too. It's less alternate picking and more legato. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. That was part 2. Be sure to subscribe for more content. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about this lesson, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. And I will see you all again in part 3, coming to you soon.